We start with daily chart. Just I want to give a quick update. As we can see, after we get this down move, now we see the price is correcting. We have this correction and we want to see whether we can get one more drop or not. If we get one more drop, we can expect the price drop to 0.2828 at least. I mean, retest the previous low. Mostly, if we want to look for continuation, we don't want to see the breakout of the previous low, which is 28 cents, because we're looking at the 61% of this move. All right. And technically, still, we can expect to get one more drop, but how complex this correction can be, we need to see. And if we move to forward chart, technically, as I need to highlight that most of the chart, they have a similar movement. And we can look at this one in this way as a three wave in relative to this. And we can expect to get one move up. Then from there, we want to see whether the price can break 36. Technically, we're looking for one move up. We can expect the price drop before we get the next move. As I mentioned, most of the chart, they have a similar movement, and this is the best option because if we get this option, any trade, I mean, if we get this trade, it can give us really good confirmation and even trade setup for long-term trade. All right. And I want to see what's the next and want to see how deep it can go and whether we can get any reversal or not and how we can look for trade. And in this case, we move to 1 hour chart. And if we move to 1 hour chart, we can look at this one as a running flat. That means if the price drops somewhere around 0.3232 cents, if we refer, we can refer to the indicators. If we see the divergence, then any reversal as a sharp move flag, from there we will take the trade. That means if we get this, if we want to look for buy, this is the best way we can look for buy. That means we can as a one running flat, one more drop. We want the price retest the previous low at least, and then if we see the any reversal, from there we will take it. But at that time, so we need to refer to the indicators whether we have a divergence or not. And mostly we will have a divergence if we get the reversal. But if after the price drop to 32, if there is a continuation, we just let it go. Because if there is a continuation, we will not see the divergence. What we want to get the one more drop, at least with the breakout of the previous low, any reversal, from there we will take the trade. Because if I zoom out, we mentioned we're looking at the chart in this way. And we're putting this one in relative to this. And we can expect to get one move up. To look for this one, if we get any trade for this one within this correction, then in this part, we can look at this way. Right, internal running flat. That's why the best things is the price retest the previous low, which is somewhere around 0.32. With a divergence, reversal as a sharp move flag, we will take the trade. Now, this is what we're looking for. How about if the price reverse from here, we do the dropping, at least retest the previous low, then the only way is to put our entry at the top, which we really we don't like to look, I mean, to take the trade in this way, but this is the only option we can look for. This means we'll put our entry at 0.335. Okay, it depends on the traders, but for me, I prefer for price to retest the previous low with a divergence. Then from there, I will take the trade. Anyway, at this time, so you don't see any trade setup. This is how we're looking at the chart. In this case, we just follow the chart. If I see any update, I will share. Thanks.